In the silent desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico, United States, the wind swept across the sand, revealing human bones scattered beneath the surface. Partially exposed skulls, jaws open as if in a final cry for help, fragments of torn clothing still clinging to the dry earth. One after another, bodies began to emerge, 11 in total, buried in shallow graves, close enough to suggest method and intent. There was no blood, only the echo of something systematic, repeated, cold. Someone had brought these women there, dug a grave, buried them, and no one saw. Months before the discovery, those women were still moving through the Central Avenue area. They were between 18 and 32 years old. Many were in vulnerable situations, connected to prostitution and, in some cases, drug use. The disappearances occurred gradually between 2001 and 2005. There was no immediate response proportional to the frequency of the cases. In 2009, during construction work in the West Mesa area, the first set of bones was discovered. From that point on, police began investigating the site. A total of 11 bodies were recovered, all buried in shallow graves, relatively close to one another. There were no signs of random disposal. The positioning indicated repetition and a possible behavioral pattern. Among those investigated was Lorenzo Montoya. He was not just another person frequenting the area. Montoya had previously been accused of violence against women and was known for approaching prostitutes in the same areas where several victims were last seen. In 2006, he was shot and killed by a woman who managed to escape after being taken to his residence. She claimed self-defense and was not charged. Inside Montoya's home, police found items considered suspicious, including evidence that raised the possibility of involvement in previous crimes. Still, no direct evidence officially linked him to the bodies found in West Mesa. Investigators also identified common patterns among the victims. Witnesses reported that several of them were seen entering vehicles before disappearing, but there was no consistent identification of make, model, or license plate. Phone records indicated that their devices stopped transmitting in the West Mesa area, the same location where the bodies were later found. Despite these patterns, no evidence was sufficient to conclusively identify a suspect. The case remains unsolved. No formal charges have been filed. No individual has been officially identified. The name West Mesa Bone Collector did not originate from any official source, but came into use through the media and the local community to describe whoever was responsible for these crimes. To this day, the case remains open. No answers, no name, no end.